Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny and today it is time for our sneak peek for week 3, round 4 of Battle of the Booktubers. Let's get to it. I can't believe that it is week 3 already of the last round of Battle of the Booktubers prior to the championship round. I am so excited for this. I can't wait to figure out how all of the points come into play, how everything turns out in the end, who's going to win this round, who are going to be my 4 champions that are going to move forward. I can't wait. So first, in my sneak peeks, like I always do, I remind you guys of dates and times. Clearly, you know our sneak peeks are posted on Monday at 5 p.m. This is the last sneak peek though for the competition. And we also have our vlogs that will come out on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So tomorrow, make sure you guys are paying attention. I will post something on my community tab as well to remind you guys when the vlogs go live. But check out our competitors' channels during that time. I will have all of their information linked in the description down below so you have easy access to the playlist and their channels. Also, we have a live show coming up. And this time we do have a little bit of a delay because in order for all of the competitors to be there, November 2nd was the date that worked for everyone. So we will have our live show here on my channel on November 2nd at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will have that up on my channel probably shortly, so it does notify you guys and you can click notify me to make sure that you are available. But put it in your calendars because it's going to be a fantastic little chatty bit about all the behind the scenes information with this round of Battle of the Booktubers. Next, we need to go through last week's vlogs and accumulate all of the points, figure out where our competitors stand right now in the competition. Before we move forward, you guys do need to make sure you've watched those vlogs because these will spoil the ratings for you guys. So if you haven't seen the week 2 vlogs yet, please click on the playlist down in the description below and watch those vlogs before moving forward. So the first thing that I will show you is the accumulated points from week 1, and then we're going to go through each of the vlogs and figure out what our point values are now. The first person I will talk about is Krista, who rated Booktuber number 1 last week, and Krista had a high and a low in this video, so you should definitely check it out. The first recommendation for her received a 4.5 star, which gave that booktuber 13.5 points. The second recommendation, however, was a miss at a 2.75 stars, which will give this booktuber 5.5 points. Next, we have Jolene, who rated Booktuber number 3. Booktuber number 2 was not rated in week 2, so Booktuber number 2's scores will not change. Jolene enjoyed both of her books this week, so the top recommendation for Jolene received 4 stars, which will give this booktuber 12 points. The second recommendation received 4.5 stars, which will give this booktuber 9 points. Next, we have Sam, who rated Booktuber number 4. Booktuber number 4 will actually be rated twice this week, once by Sam and once by Jess. Unfortunately, the top recommendation for Sam this week was a DNF. So this booktuber will receive 0 points for this recommendation. The second book was just okay for Sam, and this was a 3-star, which will give this booktuber 6 points. And lastly, we have Jess, who also rated Booktuber number 4, like I said. And Jess's top recommendation, she really enjoyed at a 4-star. I don't know if enjoy is the best word, but it was a good book. And that will give this booktuber 12 points. The second recommendation, unfortunately, was another DNF. So that's 0 points. Man, Booktuber number 4 got hit hard this week. That's unfortunate. That means that overall, Booktuber number 1 currently has 38 points and has been rated twice. Booktuber number 2 has 24 points and has only been rated once. Booktuber number 3 has 33 points but has been rated twice. And Booktuber number 4 has 31 points and has been rated 3 times. You will have to tune in for the live show to figure out how the week 3 vlogs from tomorrow are going to impact these scores. Also, coming up tomorrow is my host vlog. So you will not only get to see the 3 vlogs posted by the 4 vlogs posted by each of the competitors, you will also get to see my vlog posted tomorrow, which impacts the scores slightly, but still, it could give a competitor an edge. Don't forget as well to check out my community tab today so you can make your last and final prediction on who's who of these booktubers in round 4. I'm excited to discuss with you guys during the live show how your predictions went, if you were correct, if you were wrong. We'll have to wait and see. But with that, we need to move on to the sneak peek so you guys can see what's in store for tomorrow.
Hello, let's go. So I am so excited that this has been, recommended.
I owned both of these books already on my shelves, and I am so excited to read them.
They are all 4 books that I'm interested in reading.
I am weirdly enamored with this book.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
And I haven't read anything from this author before, so it's like a bit of a gamble.
I read one of these books in one sitting.
And I have to tell you that I am pleasantly surprised so far.
It feels like it's going to be something that I love.
Even though I started reading this 2 years ago.
Had I read the synopsis, I probably would have never put this on my want to read list.
So immediately there is this massive sense of loss.
I'm hopeful that this is going to be my favorite of all the books that I've read for this vlog.
So we're going to have to really turn the tables.
Get started on that one. Ooh, we got a lot to talk about with that one. I mean, how do we know what we don't know?
I'm very, very impressed.
It's not edge of my seat. I'm not anticipating what's coming up next.
And I love it. I love it so much. I have so many questions.
And that to me is one of the worst plot devices that you can put in a book.
So it's definitely gloomy and dark.
Do not go into this book thinking that no one's going to die, because people will.
I just won't be alive. I'll just die.
There's so much death in this book.
And I'm really enjoying it.
It was okay.
I really want to like it.
I don't really care about these 3 people in a boat.
Because it's kind of annoying.
No, thank you.
And I just thought that this was so well written. It's not the most gripping story for me.
I laughed. I squealed. I giggled.
If I can predict the story, I really need the characters to be someone that I love.
So I'm worried about where the novel is going with that.
I almost started crying the first time I read that.
Why don't I want to pick it up? But I'm really glad that I read this.
It's not worth my time or energy to read that book.
I'm so sad.
I don't know what the purpose was.
It's just a lot of the same thing over and over again.
That's a good decision.
There was a bit of a philosophical vibe to it, and I liked that.
Holy moly.
I don't love that in books in general.
I don't know anyone who would choose to do that.
And I was quite impressed.
I'm I really don't like you. You're not a likable character.
And hopefully I've got good news.
An absolute blast.
I don't care.
Okay, can we move on? Can we go a little bit quicker, please?
What happens? I have so many questions.
But then what are we going to, how is she going to wrap this up?
That is a perfect question to end on. Who knows how all of this is going to wrap up? Guess you guys will have to tune in to the live show on November 2nd here on my channel. Don't forget, also remember to go over to that community post and make your final predictions for this competition. Leave us some love in the comments down below. Also go and subscribe and like the competitors vlogs tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, happy reading.